You'll notice in this video that I've already filled out the last 4. I just want you to check your answers and see how you did. I'm going to talk through a couple of these as well. It says Kylie had 30 pencils and gave 4 to each of her friends. What we don't know, we have to think about for our variable. What do we not know? Well, we don't know how many friends she has. So that's what we're going to start with. And this one was a little bit tough because we did really have to ask ourselves, what do we not know? We don't know her friends, so we don't know how many friends she has. She starts with 30 and she's going to give away, so that means we're going to take away. That's a subtraction word that should have signified. And if she's going to give it to each of her, the same amount to each, then we know that we can kind of multiply 4 pencils times the number of friends she has to figure out how much we're going to take away. So my expression was 30 minus 4f. The next one said 5 times as many sales as Don made plus 2. So what we don't know is the sales Don made, so I wrote my variable s equals sales Don made. 5 times means multiply, so 5 times s, and then plus means add, plus 2. So my expression was 5s plus 2. On the next one, a number divided by the sum of the same number in 6. We've got an unknown number. We can pick any letter A through Z to represent it. X equals my unknown number here. And I've got x over the sum of x plus 6. And notice that because we're dividing by the whole sum, I put the sum inside parentheses. It's really important that we do that, especially if you write it out this way. X divided by the sum or the quantity of x plus 6. Because this whole sum is what we're dividing by. We're not dividing x by x and then adding 6. We're dividing x by the whole sum, so the whole sum needs to be in parentheses. Otherwise, using order of operations, people would divide before they add, when really we want the whole sum first to divide by. And then this last one, Bethany earns $300 plus $2 for every car she washes. C is the number of cars Bethany washes, and 300 plus means add, so 300 plus $2 for every car, so I'm going to do 2 times the number of cars she washed to C to figure out her total earnings. So my expression represents how much Bethany earns total for washing C cars. The last video we're going to work on problem solving, so if you watch the next video, we'll jump to the very last example on this foldable.